Here I go, you guys. Hello, this is Amber. Good, and you? Yes, it is. Okay. No problem. Mind me asking what your name was again? I had to take my headphones out. Cammy? Oh, hi, Tammy. No problem. No, I haven't. Yes. Not really, only because I love Walt Disney World, but it's always been my dream to go to California. Uh, Florida. Okay. The Fall Advantage. Well, well, Disney has really given me like so many memories throughout my life and throughout mainly my childhood. So it's always been my dream to really help out kids in different types of ways. I've done like many volunteer programs, and my grandpa had suggested that maybe I should try out for Disney. And so I was like, oh my gosh, that would be like a great way for me to do something. And I was like, oh my god, I love Disney, so it was the perfect thing for me. Oh my god, my hand is shaking. I'm so nervous. Oh, well, I checked a lot of the interests. but most recently I'm working as a clerical secretary at a computer science office. So mainly I'm working with computers, I'm running errands, I'm copying, I'm really doing a lot with students who come into the office and they need problems solved. I help solve, I help them with their transcripts. I really do whatever they really need help with. Okay. Okay. I actually don't mind. Last summer I worked for Cedar Point, so I was literally outdoor every day, all day, 6 days out of the week, so I'm pretty used to it by now. I'm gonna keep tying back to Cedar Point mainly only because it's a lot of where my experience came from. I was a games host, so for the most part, I'd be running games, trying to stock prizes at the same time, interact with the guests, count money, and you always have to do it the best way you can while keeping the guests entertained. So for the most part, you just have to keep them entertained while have them not really notice that you're trying to do something important at the same time, and just keep them entertained until everything that's the most important is done, until you're able to really get the game going for them. Whether it's repetitive or not, you still have to get it done. If I ever really get bored, I normally just sing songs in my head or try and make something fun out of it. Um, oh my. well, well, the phone can always go to voicemail and you can always call them back, but considering there's someone in front of you who needs your attention now, you can always take care of them and see if there was a voicemail left at the phone. Because for the most part, people who normally call once on the phone, they'll either call again or leave a voicemail, but there's someone standing in front of you who needs your attention, so you should try and take care of them first. Um, Describe the case in which I feel most comfortable. The place, um, possibly working with the characters and the people who will dress up as Disney princesses. Um, oh, pace. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm mishearing what you're saying. I'm sorry about that. I really don't mind. I'm normally good at really fast-paced things only because I can multitask. So it'll get a little bit easier for me over time to do multiple things at multiple times. So I think I'm really just used to fast-paced things by now. Good teamwork is when everyone has something set that they need to do, or if they're all just helping out towards something and they all get it done right and they always get it done in a timely manner without really upsetting anyone, and you always just get the job done the way that it's supposed to be done. Okay. Yes. Okay. I wouldn't really mind. It's just I've had bad experiences with custodial roles, but I wouldn't really mind doing it. You can keep it on there actually. You can check the custodial role also. Yes. My degree, I'm going to school for fashion design and business, so my number one would maybe have to be costuming. Number two, maybe merchandise. And number three, something in lodging. Didn't necessarily pick out a specific. It could be front desk, concierge, or housekeeping. I've always loved hotels and I love the atmosphere of Disney hotels. I have a state ID. I don't have a driver's license. Yes. Um, I don't really mind. It's something that I'm just used to by now. Um, I keep saying a lot. um, oh dang it! I said it again. Since I'm since I'm going to school for fashion design, we really at my school they try and get you involved with certain things. So far I've only been involved with like theater, costuming, and whatnot. But at home, my mom makes me help her sew clothes. We do different things with costuming at home. So I'm just really used to actually sewing up costumes and helping people get into them. Yes. Yes. I don't mind. Yeah. 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 I actually do. I'm currently working as a secretary, so we do have to occasionally deal with money that comes into the office. At Cedar Point, I dealt with money all the time. I had to bring in money throughout the games. I had to handle it all the time. Um, as a student fundraiser for Wayne State, the school that I'm currently going to, we would raise up money for the most part. Sometimes it would actually be in cash form. Most of the time, it would be over the phone. So I have had to deal with a lot of money for the most part. The only time I lived with roommates was at Cedar Point. Um, just the fact that it was something out of my normal. I'm just used with me. I normally just live with my mom. So living away from my mom and living with so many people that I didn't know, it took me a while to get to know people. For the most part, it was a good experience because by the end of the summer, I was like in tears, crying, like no. Yes. The only piercings I have are in the lower lobes of my ears. Um, The only tattoo I have is maybe my upper hip, but it's not visible when I wear normal clothing. It might actually be hidden with this bathing suit. Um, I think it's about 2 inches by 2 inches. No. Yes. Okay. 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 Mind me asking, how did you first get involved with Disney? Oh. Okay. Well, what can I really expect from Disney, like actually there, either in the Florida or California area? What can I expect if I do get accepted? Okay. And I know the college program has some of the classes. What are the classes like that I would be taking? Okay. 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 So I would only need to go to my college to see if they got credit, if I would receive credits. I wouldn't necessarily have to get them to do anything. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm still nervous. um, but is a pending necessarily bad? I've been seeing people say like, "Oh, I got pended." Like, is a pending necessarily bad? No. Okay. Oh, well, alright. Okay. Well, alrighty. Thank you so much for your time, Tammy. You kind of calmed me down a little bit. Alrighty. Thank you. You too. Bye. 17 minutes and 26 seconds. Ah, I'm still nervous. Alrighty. Woo.